Yo, what's up everybody? It's Trevor and welcome back to another Destiny video. Today we're going to reminisce and we're going to talk about Thorn. Thorn, as you may know, is coming back in year 3. The launch of Rise of Iron will also launch the return of Thorn. Thorn will be returning in its same usual fashion in a quest line. You'll have to obtain this weapon like you did before. If you did obtain it in year 1, you had to obtain it through a quest line. They might have been able to obtain it. No, I think, yeah, questline was the only way to obtain it. I do believe. The blueprints brought it in. I think you still had to do the questline to get the Thorn. I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong. It's been a while. But anyways, we'll be obtaining Thorn in Rise of Iron through a questline of unknown status. Don't know quite how the questline is going to work out, but it'll be interesting. I'm kind of excited. Now, there are a lot of people that are not excited. A lot of people aren't excited for Thorn to return because everybody remembers what Thorn did in year 1 of Destiny. Thorn was a very OP gun for a very long time. Longer than it probably should have been. The gun was a 2-shot kill to the chest pretty much. Definitely, if you hit him in the head, a body shot would take him out. It might have been a 3-shot kill to the chest. I can't remember. But its lingering damage over time is what really brought Thorn into the OP world, and everybody used it. It was stated as the noob weapon. If you weren't very good at the game, you would use Thorn because of its damage over time. Its lingering damage used to be really bad. It used to last for, I do believe, 6 seconds with 3% damage every second. It would take one headshot would pretty much kill you. If they got one shot on the head, it would leave you with little to no health. So when Trials of Osiris was introduced in House of Wolves, it made for some very, very frustrating matches. People would run triple Thorn, and pretty much you just get shot twice and you're dead. If you're running against self-resing warlocks with firebolt grenades and thorns, you pretty much needed to try to stay and hide best that you can, because one shot with Thorn and a firebolt grenade would finish you. You're just dead. There's nothing you could have done to prevent your death. So Thorn, to a lot of people, scares the fact that it might come back and possibly ruin PvP. Now, Thorn, as it is today, and its base status as today, has been nerfed. The dot damage is now only 2 per second, and I do believe it only lasts for 4 seconds now. I could be totally wrong, but I do believe it's roughly around there. It's nothing like it used to be, at least. Today, the hand cannon is pretty much a very level playing hand cannon. It's not an OP, you gotta get this hand cannon or you're just not gonna be able to use. I mean, you can use other hand cannons that might be better. Last Word, you can probably definitely outshoot somebody with Last Word, but this gun still, you land your headshots, this thing's a 3-headshot kill, pretty much, at any pace. I mean, I think it's a 2-headshot, really. I think it's a double tap of the body, and you can wreck somebody. But Hawk Moon, even legendary even legendary weapon hand cannons with the right rolls are better than Thorn. So this gun's not going to be one of those OP. Everybody that used to like Thorn is definitely going to go back and try to get it. I've never been a fan of Thorn myself personally. I've always been Last Word, so I've never really used it a whole lot. Taking it out now and kind of playing around with it, I do kind of like it a little bit. I might actually pick it up and use it. I haven't decided yet whether or not I want to use it a whole lot, but I definitely am going to now. Now, the great thing about with the launch of Rise of Iron is the fact that Bungie is going to give us the ability to nerf Thorn to the ground if we feel like we want to. By what I mean by that is they will have an artifact. They're redoing the artifacts, and there's an artifact that they're launching that allows you to negate all dot damage, and that's what Thorn does. That's what its exotic perk is a dot damage over time. And pretty much if you have this artifact on you, Thorn's main attraction will no longer work. It is a broken ride at that point, and Thorn is just a regular hand cannon with final round. That's all it is. That's all it is, and that's awesome. Because I think that their way of combating all the negativity that Thorn has brought up. You know, a lot of people disliked Thorn. People just disliked it to the ground because of its damage over time and all of its negativity towards it because of that. I mean, it was an OP gun. It was the OG. Everybody was rocking it, and you hated that other person. And that's one reason why it led me not to use it, because I just didn't want to be one of those guys. I felt dirty when I did. I just never cared to use it. But with Rise of Iron, I'm definitely going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm going to use this gun. I'm excited to see it come back now with everything else, with the artifacts that nerf all dot damage. It's going to make Thorn either good or really bad. And I don't think you're going to see it as consistently as you would have seen it in year one. Year one, it was pretty much every time you played a PvP game, there was at least maybe 3 or 4 people using Thorn. Nowadays, you see people using it now just because they've announced it, so people want to start using it again because they want to get good with the gun once again, just to practice out. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this will take us. Hopefully Thorn will be alright. I'm assuming that when the Rise of Iron launches, when we can get Thorn, it'll be at its base status now. They're not going to nerf it or buff it or in any way. It's going to be like it is right now. If you were to pick Thorn up right now and play with it, it will feel the same when Rise of Iron comes out and when you actually obtain the Rise of Iron version of the Thorn. Definitely going to be cool. I'm excited too because with the launch, with Rise of Iron coming out and the relaunching the Thorn, you know that the Thorn's going to have ornaments on it. So I'm excited to see what kind of ornaments they're going to change the Thorn. I would imagine one of them's got to be green because the dot damage is an acid. So I would just imagine that it's got to be like a green goo or something like that. It'd be cool. We've learned that some of the ornaments have effects when fired, like Hawkmoon, when you have the gold and black ornament on. Every time you fire a Luck in the Chamber round, the gun supposedly makes an explosion or some sort of indication visually instead of just a sound. So it'd be cool to see if Thorn, when you shoot it, it drips acid or something. It would be awesome, but you know, we can only hope and dream. So anyways guys, that was me just rambling on. Hopefully you guys are on the same page. Maybe you go pick up Thorn. Let me know in the comments box below if you're gonna pick up this bad boy. I definitely am. As soon as I can, I'm gonna get the quest line, finish it up, and don't worry guys, I will have a review on that Thorn when I can get my hands on it. So stay tuned for that in a month or so, because we got a while. So don't forget guys, Rise of Iron launches on September 20th. You guys will see stuff here. So anyways, that is all for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter so you never miss an upload. And it's awesome. And you can be a Twitter follower. You can be like, follow him. So anyways guys, hopefully everyone has a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Peace.